Greetings and peace be unto you. I am back today with another video. After a long hiatus, I am excited about Jesus Christ and all that he has done for me. I have a lot to share. However, I don't really want to share my life like that. I'd rather share Jesus Christ. And so, this morning, actually a couple days ago, the thought came to me that I chose Jesus. I have left it all behind because that's what I was instructed to do. My instructions are not everyone else's instructions, but some of you guys are not letting go as he has instructed you to do. And so you're not growing spiritually. That's the point of it. Like, to continue to soar in spirit and to obtain the highest level in the spirit, because there is no measure, there's no cap on God. You can continue to soar in spirit, and I share it all the time. So what he gave me this morning, I have a couple scriptures. I chose Jesus. I left it all behind to choose Jesus. When you are with someone, and I'm not going to bash them, when you're with someone that don't understand spiritual things, they don't change according to your actions. A wife's actions bring the unbelieving spouse to Jesus Christ. And so if they don't change according to, you walk with Jesus and you walk in the spirit, and they don't change, then it's not meant for them to change. That's just what it is. So for me, I chose Jesus. And so I'm going to start with Matthew chapter 10. And this is, chapter 10 and confess Christ before men. And it's chapter 10, 32 through, hang on. Nope, that is incorrect. Let me fix this. It is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. And it says, Christ brings division. Y'all know how much I spoke on marriage. You know how much, for me, I would have stayed and toughed it out simply because, like, for me, that's just not something. I was born to be married. I was born to be a wife. I was born to be a queen. I was born to be God's child. And for purpose, for this end. It's still the end. Nothing has changed. And things continue to increase. He continued to give me more new information. It just doesn't matter, where you are or what you're doing. For me, Christ comes first. And I continue to give it up. Keep it moving as he has instructed me to do. It reads, oh my gosh. Oh Lord, give me a second. All this moving around and such this morning. Okay. Let's see. Hang on, y'all. Do not think that I came to bring peace on the earth. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man against his father, a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Know about that. And a man's enemies will be those of his own household. I know about that. Just because I never said it didn't mean I didn't know. I continued to speak life as he instructed me to do. But when he continued to give Abigail and her foolish husband, and then finally this date, this time, I'm instructing you, I'm releasing you to go. If he's telling you to stay, you stay. But if he's telling you to go, you go. You walk in the spirit. You don't listen to man above God. And so 37 reads, he who loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he who loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he who does not take his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He who finds his life will lose it, and he who loses his life for my sake will find it. I found my life, y'all, into eternity. And so I'm going to go to Matthew chapter 16 and 24. Hang on, y'all. 16 and verse 24. And it reads, and I've read this many a times before, take up the cross and follow him. Jesus, that is. Then Jesus said to his disciples, if anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for my sake will find it. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul? Question. Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man will come in the glory of his Father and with his angels, and then he will reward each according to his works. Surely I say to you, there are some standing here who shall not taste death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. And so, please read both entire chapters, the whole chapter in entirety for yourself, so that you get the full understanding. And people of God, if you are continuing to follow in man and the direction that God is calling you away from, things will continue to get more difficult. When I tell you, when I started to move how God say move, things started to break and turn around quickly. It's just, I'm astonished at how amazing Jesus is to us, how much he loves us, how much he keeps us, how much he changes us. As a believer, as a Christian, or whatever you call yourself, you should continue to change. That's what's important. People want to tell you how you should be. They want to tell you to, I'm going to get it. I'm going to give it this morning. They want to tell you to walk in love when they don't know how to walk in love. They don't love Jesus. Because if they love Jesus, then they would do what he instructed them to do. You got to know for yourself, people of God, what God is telling you to do in this time. If you have someone that's hindering you from growing spiritually, all those attacks, all those different infirmities and all of that, trust God above all. He will not lead you wrong. He wants us to, he desires for us to have jubilee. He desires for us to have peace until he comes. That's the righteous that is. And he is the only one that can clean us up. Don't shrink back. Do what it is he told you to do. And so, to my sweet loves, if you have not obtained your salvation this day, get your salvation this day. Any second, any minute, any hour, any day. Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming. If you are not ready, if you die when you close your eyes and your breath leaves your body, in hell will you open your eyes. I'm not going to sugarcoat this thing. Y'all have got to get it. Get it for yourself. Nobody else can teach you. Nobody else can train you. It's the Holy Spirit's job. People have taken over the Holy Spirit's job in each individual's life. The Holy Spirit will tell you and guide you who you can accept and listen to, and if they are correct. How can you try the Spirit if you don't know the Spirit of the living God, which is true for yourself? And to the nefarious dogs, I still say the same. Go to hellfire. Until the next video, y'all.